Hey everybody, we're still talking about ways to handle blood sugar and protect your body from high blood sugar. Because we're getting deep into the sugar holidays with Thanksgiving coming up. We already went through Thanksgiving, or what is it called? Halloween. So first thing I want to talk about, creatine. I've been researching it a little bit and I was trying some myself. And it's cool how it happens where all of a sudden somebody makes a new creatine. And it's a company I use all the time, Biotics, and they make a creatine. It's very palatable, it's very powdery. I was just dumping it right in my mouth, swallowing the water. Very little taste at all. So really good product. A lot of people use it. It's nothing new at all. People have been using creatine for a long time because they know it's really good for muscles. The muscles actually store creatine, but the brain also stores it. So very important for a lot of factors in the body. The liver synthesizes it from meat. I'm always telling people to eat more meat, so keep eating more meat, more protein. We need those proteins. But supplements give you a much higher dose of creatine. They say 3 to 5 grams is about what most people need, but I did a little digging on the internet. This is the funny thing about the internet, is I said, what if you did 10? Because you hear people all the time saying, all right, dude, 5's not enough. You're never gonna feel it. Maybe if you've been doing it for a long time, maybe. But so I typed in 10 milligrams and it said something like, people that want to take 10 milligrams would only take it if they want faster muscle growth. I'm like, why don't you just say that up front? Why wouldn't people just take 10? Or I even saw people loading up to 30. And then the other thing they said for 10 was increased brain cognition. Like, I'm taking 10, so it's interesting what you find on the internet. So probably somewhere, start around 5, make sure you feel good with it. It's just amino acids. It's not gonna hurt anybody. Load your way up to 10, maybe even 20, and see what you feel with cognition, muscle growth. Some people take it before they work out for a little boost. Some people take it after. Really good for muscle, really good for brain function. There's lots of studies on it being neuroprotective. So it might protect you from things like dementia issues. But one of the reasons I wanted to talk about it is because it's also sugar protective. As in, if it makes the muscles work better, since muscles are a way of getting glucose into the cell, if muscles work more efficiently, it helps to decrease glucose. So if you take a little creatine, bumps up muscle growth, muscle function, and then the top 2 ways to exercise and decrease glucose are squats. It's the biggest muscles in the body, and when you use those big muscles, it jams glucose into the muscles. The second thing is some sort of chest press, like bench press or push-ups or something like that. The other big muscles in the body. So creatine for brain function, muscle function, decreasing blood sugar, and overall general health. Try it out. If you've already been trying it and you like one, let me know what it is. But this one's from Biotics. It's a pretty good size jar. One serving is 5 milligrams, or not serving, but a scoop. That's what they call a serving. And it's I think it's only 40 bucks. So it's a pretty financially good product. The second thing, B vitamins. We've been using this for a while. It's called Thiamega. It's a high dose B1 thiamine product. And if you remember in the last video, we talked about B1, you need it for stomach acid, but it's always depleted in the presence of too much sugar. So white sugar, refined grains, all those things that we are all addicted to. I've had some really cool wins with this in practice, neurological things, usually like tingling in the hands and feet, maybe numbness, something related to neurological issues, usually related to too much blood sugar over, 10, 20 years. And we've seen it happen pretty quick, sometimes within just a couple of days. So think about that. Normally we're gonna go to Cataplex B Core, because it's all whole food B vitamin sources, and that's where we wanna go first. But therapeutically, that might be an option, B1 Thiamega. And then a couple more tips on sugar handling. For centuries, people have used aperitifs or aromatic bitters. They're bitter herbs that you can buy in the liquor store, buy in the grocery store, just little bottles. It kind of looks like a little Lee and Perrins bottle, a little small bottle wrapped in paper usually. And you can pour it in water, pour it in drinks, make little bitter drinks with it. I think it tastes really good with I call it fizzy bubbly water, it's like a sparkling water. Really good there, and you can put a little lemon in it. It helps increase digestion, helps decrease blood sugar. And then something else you can do, something we like to do around here, is a product called Diaplex. It's a combination product of B vitamins, liver support, stomach acid, enzymes. It really helps break down carbs and proteins. It's really good for the people that eat a lot of carbs and then after the meal they start, passing out, doing the head bob thing, and they just can't stay awake because of that alkaline tide from all of that sugar and carb. Diaplex is a really good one. So hope those tips help with the dessert holidays coming up, the pie holiday of Thanksgiving. Be careful with that stuff. And let us know about the creatine. Let us know what kind of problems you're having and any questions you got. Thank you.